Today, the Chinese military, with the help of the North Koreans, are about to launch a full-scale invasion of Russia in order to capture two important ports to prevent the Soviets from completing their plan of an invasion of China. Hello again, friends and fans. Raptor here, and welcome back to Wargame Red Dragon. It is Bear vs. Dragon 1979, a campaign where China, as I mentioned, is about to invade and take over some very important territory from the Soviets. Let's begin. Comrade Major, our informers are adamant the USSR is planning to attack us in a few weeks. The Politburo has therefore decided to launch a surprise offensive and capture Soviet strategic ports. You will thus attack the Soviet units as soon as possible, and you will capture Vladivostok before the enemy can react. This will enable our North Korean allies to lend us a hand. Then you will continue eastwards to secure Kalvarelrevo without losing Vladivostok. The whole operation will have to be carried out in less than 18 days. I strongly advise you to capture the nearest enemy airfields, land your aircraft there, and neutralize the enemy's air superiority. Major Zhao Yan, would you like to add anything to this? Thank you, General. Major, I want to remind you that the spearhead of your offensive is an armored regiment that will have to be reorganized after a long trip. You will thus need to make the decision to attack immediately with your infantry battalions or to attack the next day with the support of your tanks. This is an important decision. Take your time to make it properly. Go ahead and take the time as well to blow up that like button. If you'd like to vote to see more modern combat, World War II, or strategy games on the channel, then go ahead and blow it up to 1,000 likes. And welcome to all of you new subscribers. You are all fantastic as we have a new campaign in front of us for Wargame Red Dragon. The Chinese and the North Koreans are working together against the Soviets to then capture the Vladivostok port you see here in the south, and also the airfield up here at Kalvarerovo, which is going to be extremely important to capture this entire coastline, including some important airfields, as they mentioned previously. All right, well, the North Koreans have already lent us a hand with the 21st Anti-Ship Squadron and the 13th Marine Regiment. And in the north at Xinjiang, we're going to cross into Kravazovka and eliminate the 1st Border Regiment and the 2nd Anti-Tank Company. We're then going to push north to try to take those airfields and allow the North Koreans to come in and destroy the Far East Naval Flotilla with the Silver Mini in our way. 2 enemy Silver Mini. Those are huge ships that will need to get out of the way in order to basically open the door to Vladivostok. We're going to make our landing there. So let's get started. Let's take a look at our reinforcements. First of all, we have access to the 1st Naval Attack Squadron and also the Korean Naval Attack Squadron for both the, looks like the Chinese and the North Koreans both have fleets that we can put at our disposal. Since we'll be facing so many ships, I'm going to add one immediately to the Chinese fleet. And now we have the 2nd Naval Attack Squadron and the 1st Naval Attack Squadron at our disposal to attack the Soviets. In addition to that, I think it would also be very important to bring out the Korean Marine Corps. If we can capture Vladivostok with only North Korean Marines, we then can have the Chinese push to the airfields and capture those simultaneously, which will be very important to get 2 birds with 1 stone. All right, let's go ahead and call out Korean Marines Regiment. Major, I must remind you that the Marines from the glorious Korea can move like ships when at sea and like ground troops when on land. This should enable you to set an attack strategy to take Vladivostok in a pincer movement. Understood. All right, well, we'll be avoiding the pincer movement, but we will definitely be using Vladivostok in order to reinforce our forces and push forward towards the east. All right, let's get all of our units out to sea, and let's get the 1st Naval Attack Squadron and the 2nd Naval Attack Squadron underway to eliminate the Far East Flotilla. In addition to that, we have ourselves some air forces, both the PLA 1st Fighter Division and the 8th Air Division. Let's go ahead and see what they've got here. We have fighters, bombers, and also J-5s that are multi-role. I think the most important thing here is going to be our Q-5IAs, which are going to also come with cluster bombs, which is going to be perfect for the number of Soviet infantry that we're about to see and their transports. So, with all of our points spent, let's go ahead and begin the invasion of the Soviet Union. I know you're excited, and I can't wait to put up with the Soviets here and destroy them very soon. All right, let's go ahead and get into Kravazovka, and let's also get our air support in. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and take a map look here. Yes, as soon as we cross this river on the left side, that is it. We have entered Soviet territory, and the Chinese invasion has begun. All right, well, it looks like everything's set for our first turn to commence. We'll bring over this 21st Anti-Ship Squadron at the start of the next turn as soon as we can fight at Naval Sector Bravo. So let's immediately start at Kravazovka. Ready? Go. All right, the battle is underway as we see the we have those the Q5s are going to be extremely important with the Motor Strelicky and BTR-60s and also the Malyuka. Hopefully we can catch a lot of these forces out in the open as we start pushing across the border border security troops are probably going to be well armed and well trained, but we will see. We're going to be even better than them. All right, well, if we have to push forward with the infantry, we don't have our tanks yet. They'll be arriving later, as they mentioned. If we move early, we get the tanks later then. So let's go ahead and take advantage of the situation. I'm going to call out 4 squads of infantry times 2. So 2 squads per each kind of deployment there. Let's get out artillery as well. That's going to be great against the Soviet infantry transports once we see them. Recon is also going to be necessary, and as I said, we're mentioning the Malayukas repeatedly, as they're going to be the best ATGMs that the Soviets have. Essentially, those are anti-tank guided missiles which can reach out and destroy our tanks before they're able to deliver the troops. The best way to destroy a ATGM is either from above with the air, whether a helicopter or aircraft, or on the ground with infantry. We're going to need some more recon down here for our troops that are going to move in from the south, and essentially I want to split things up in 2 different river crossings. We actually have 2 villages here that we can put troops into to create a roadblock for any Soviet movements around here. All their patrols will come down here as soon as they see us cross the border to block us. We'll put our transports up here, we'll put our infantry into the villages, and the enemy will fall on us and basically get destroyed. Hopefully we don't slugfest with the Soviet infantry for too long. Alright, well, we've spent the rest of our points on the Q5IAs, which are going to be fantastic for taking out any sort of ATGMs. So let the battle begin. We're going to move our troops right now. Chinese troops are going to move across the river here. And the invasion will officially begin as soon as our troops have crossed that river. Look at that. The invasion has begun. Alright, it's on, folks. We'll get our Q5s to eliminate any Soviet tanks or infantry as soon as they're spotted, especially the, well, I guess we'll probably see Malayukas first. So let's go ahead and get across here. They're longer range, so if anything, they'll be shooting at us first. Let's get our artillery divvied up. Assign those to squads 1 and 2. Those will be great for the infantry, so let's get those ready to fire if needed. CBDs are standing by. Let's get a couple of those up into the woods here. And let's see if... Oh, it looks like a couple of our infantry transports are taking the shortcut of going across the river. They are amphibious, so instead of crossing the river on a bridge... Oh, wait a minute, we got units. All right, hold on. We need to deploy immediately. All right, get the Q5s going. Get that recon deployed. Get our troops out. Everybody get to the corner here. All right, start bombing. Here they are. Oh, they've dropped their bombs. And it looks like our ATGMs are firing. Wow, cluster munitions. Yes, hitting some vehicles on the road. Multiple vehicles. BMPs are hitting as well. Okay, Lee Ren are hitting our recon troops. Wow! Holy crap, that was a lucky strike. Whoa! Alright, recon immediately eliminating all of those Soviet troops that were there, or at least the Malayuka. I was right about that. Look at all the transports, or rather the ATGMs that we just destroyed. Holy crap. Alright. Whoa, where are you guys going? You were just across the river. Come on, boys. Oh, the AI pathing is horrible here. They got across the river. Then when I told them to move fast, they wanted to go the other way. Idiotic, boys. Alright, let's go this way. Okay, we just pushed all the Chinese forces in and the Soviets out. That's good news. We haven't lost a damn troop yet. That's fantastic. How the hell did we manage that? I don't know. Alright, let's get all of our troops into their transports. Alright, we're going to try to capture this northern village. Things are starting to fall apart a little bit. Some of our troops are getting delayed due to the horrible pathing. Gotta hold hand a little bit. There we go. Alright, luckily we have some of our infantry up. We'll go ahead and take a look from here and push forward with recon. Alright, come on, boys. We gotta get going quick. Alright, let's get everyone moving. Alright, artillery is gonna have to come closer. We'll need artillery support on the villages here. And let's drop our troops. We may see more Malayukas, so let's get infantry down out here. Recon is patrolling, looking for any sort of enemy infantry or enemy ATGMs. We won't receive any other reinforcements here. Here comes the rest of the Chinese. Wait a minute, what's that? Well, that's a small enemy. Uh-oh, ATGMs are flying out to that. That's enemy recon. They're out looking for us now. Let's drop off a recon unit up here. Have these other two proceed to the intersection. Let's start occupying this village now. We see movement out there. Looks like enemy recon is looking for us. BTRs are on the way. All right, let's hit those. All right, let's get the artillery up. They're going for the... looks like they're going for the tree line there, maybe? Where are they going? Let's just go ahead and hit everything in this area. We have air superiority, so just cluster bomb everything. Kill it before it lays eggs, quickly. Alright, recon's in place. Good job. Oh, beautiful. We actually were able to hit some of those troop transports, and the motor strictly is stunned. Whoop. ZBD is gone. Goodbye. Oh, wow. We actually managed to stay up for that one. All right, Q5s, you need to cluster bomb more. All right, good job. We're laying down a roadblock for Soviet infantry. Keep an eye on those BTRs. Get the infantry up this way. Let's get you guys over here. ATGMs are coming at us. Malayukas have got to go. We're hitting them in the flank. All right, I'm hesitant to go out there. Oh, there goes one of our ZBDs. No, still not. Come on, boys. Fire the artillery in front of them. All right, hit those troops to the side. Oh, we're losing some infantry there. Stay in the villages. All right, reinforcements, come on up. I don't want to go out there yet until the Malayukas are out of the way. There they go. 40 Soviet infantry out in the open. Getting hammered by artillery. Get in those damn villages. All right, our recon is here. We're spawning what the Soviets are sending out. It's a lot of Soviet infantry now. Yeah, we're going to have to pull back. That's too many commies. Wow, the troop transports have arrived to cut them down. All right, let's get the rest of our forces in here. All right, back out of here. Let's see, reverse. More Soviet infantry and a lot of transports out here. Hit those transports. Here come the bombers. Drop everything we got. Holy crap, wow. Malayuka's on the line again. Whoa, how'd the artillery get up here? Alright, pull back. Factoria ATGM's eliminated. Wow, the Soviets lost their infantry there. Holy crap, incredible. A total victory with the loss of... Oh, darn. I lost a transport. What are we going to do? We took 15 points in losses versus the Soviets 745. We really caught them off guard. Q5s eliminated a ton of Malayukas. BTRs eliminated Motor Streliki. Huge losses to the Soviets here, losing 13 Motor Streliki squads and a Factoria ATGM, and pretty much all of their Malayukas. They're not going to pose a threat to us much anymore. That's really not going to be a problem for us to deal with anymore. Total victory. Fantastic. Those troops are then fleeing to the north, and now we have our Naval Sector Bravo battle. I wish we could have finished off that. Anti-tank company, but the bombs didn't get in time before the Soviets bailed. All right, a MiG-29 coming down, the 21st Anti-Ship Squadron here, with the Far East Naval Flotilla in support. North Korean Marines should be able to come up here very soon as well. Perhaps we should send everybody in to have a faster battle here. It'll definitely give us more points to come in here, and I think we'll have to move one more before we disembark. So in terms of our turn, let's get everything lined up here. Perfect. And then we should be able to follow through with our attack into the north. What do they have up here now? The 10th Tank Battalion and also the Border Battalion that we eliminated earlier. So it's really just the Tank Battalion, a bunch of T-34s and Su-122s. Oh boy, that's actually quite a bit. We can probably rely on our defense like we did last time. Looks like if we occupy here, it'll be... Oh, perfect. We'll have a huge industrial facility to defend against an onslaught of tanks. That should be a lot of fun. All right, let's go ahead and get our plane up there then. We'll follow through with our attack, and Vladivostok will be taken in the next couple of turns. We're going to grab an airfield so we can utilize... First of all, we'll get additional points, and second of all, we'll be able to utilize an aircraft... an airfield much closer to Vladivostok. Fantastic. All right, let's begin with Naval Sector Bravo, or continue on with Naval Sector Bravo. Hold on, I'm forgetting something. There we go. 21st Anti-Ship will have to come in here. Let's cancel for a second. There we go. I don't know if we'll be using that much, but we will be losing a lot of ships here. The Silver Minis plus Nanushkas are not going to be easy to destroy. Plus 4 MiG-29s, that's not going to be easy in the slightest. So we'll probably be losing a lot of Ludas, and my plan here is to make a wall of Ludas to block the enemy's missiles and then to try to finish them off with muskets. Vladivostok here, we need to overwhelm them with a huge suppression force. Let's see here, let's see, that's a 100mm gun, 57. What do we have for Sea-Wiz? Let's see, any close-in weapon system. We have dual 76Fs, or dual 57s, 37. Oh boy, wow, we got a lot at our disposal. Okay, let's call in the Ludas then. I think they're a little bit more heavily armored, I believe. Let's see, their strength is 180, these are 150. Najins will be able to take more of a beating, it seems. Sea-Wiz is medium, they both have medium. 76, 72. Actually, what do we have for missiles here? Times 2, times 6. We're going to need a lot more missiles here, so we're calling out the Ludas. And one thing you want to do is you want to keep your ships pretty close together, but not on top of each other. The problem with putting them on top of each other is if they explode, all of the ships get destroyed. But if you spread them out too far, the Sea-Wiz is ineffective, and that's probably the worst thing that can happen. We're also going to need a Muna here to resupply our ships. And we need to go in immediately and strike all of the Soviet positions. So we need a ton of muskets ready to strike on these guys. All right, let's go ahead and keep our ship back here, and this will be our reinforcement point. The enemy also has less morale than we do. That's great. So we can go ahead and take our losses and not have to worry about it too much, though we'll try to conserve as much as we can. Last time it was an utter defeat. I lost a transport. How dare I? But this time, well, for reals, we're losing some ships no matter what. Okay. Alright, let's push on. So it looks like we have a Silver Mini up there. There's our Silver Mini right here. Times 2. We need to eliminate both of those to have a total victory here to push them aside. Anything less than a total victory is unacceptable. Alright, let's flank over this way a little bit. Looks like the Nanushkas are pushing up. Let's let them do their attack. Let's try to stay out of range of the Silver Mini. Alright, let's try this. The Nanushka, if they attack, which they're going to... Oh, this is actually going to be good news for us. Alright, we got an income of plus 10, which is great as well. Nanushka, they're going to fire their missiles. These are 120 points each if we destroy them. So that'll get us closer to our goal, but we need to get them out of the way because their Sea-Wiz close-in weapon system is very good against ASMs, anti-ship missiles. So we need to watch out for them. Silver Mini coming in as well. Very idiotic and very good for us. Alright, we're going to set up a defensive net here with Ludas. Let's keep calling those out. Get another one up here. Our Sea-Wiz should be able to fire and eliminate all those. ASMs are getting ready to fire too. Looks like they're turning and getting ready to burn on the Nanushkas. The Soviets actually coming in for an attack. This is good. That's a lot of Nanushkas, though. That's more than I ever wanted to see. Let's keep the muskets defended. We should see aircraft here shortly. Alright, beautiful. Nanushka probably getting hit. Oh, there's the MiG-29s. Oh, one of the Ludas is definitely going down. And so is one of the MiG-29s. Fantastic. Alright, that plane was worth more than our ship. Alright, let's get ready to overwhelm them. Let's hit that Silver Mini. If it explodes in the whole massive mess of those ships, it'll be a good day for us. Okay, let's move the Moon up to resupply. Muskets are going for the Silver Mini. Insanity that we're clustered up so much, but it has to happen. Silver Mini going off to the left side. Nanushka firing. Alright, we need a lot to overwhelm that Silver Mini. And here comes a couple of killed muskets now. Silver Mini taking a good beating. Alright, very good. These things are very difficult to control and get quick attacks set up like that. If you try to spread things out, it ends up horribly because it takes forever to get them prepared, and by the time you get them spread out, they get killed by ASMs anyway. So it's best to come in for a lightning attack and take the hits you know you're about to take. Alright, let's attack some Nanushkas now. These are basically good for shotgun blast attacks. Alright, let's get some more Ludus out. Here's our shotguns. Very good. Very good. Alright, excellent hits on the enemy. Those ships are going to be lost no matter what. The Ludus are not... the muskets are a little more important than the Ludus, but to know that they're inevitably going to get hit, you have to accept that. Another enemy ship destroyed. Fantastic. Alright, let's get another moon up here for resupply. Good job, everyone. One enemy ship eliminated. We need to get that second Silver Mini out of the way in order to have a victory here. They've got a Muna resupplying the Nanushkas, which is a big problem. We need to go around those. MiG-29. Turbine failure. It'll be a while till we see him again. Alright, very good. 2 Ludas are coming in, as well as a resupply ship, so this will take us a little time to get our next attack prepared. We need to resupply all of our ships, and possibly get them refitted too. Resupply and refitting. Okay, we've got a lot of resupply. This is good. It's going to take us some time to get prepared. The Nanushkas are coming in for another attack. They're getting a little antsy here. But again, we need to destroy the Silver Mini. We want to get all these other ships out of the way. This is the way to get a total victory. Damn the losses. We need a total victory to clear the way for the North Korean Marines, so that way we can... we're more mindful of the overmap. It's not about the individual battles where we only lose a transport. It's about being quick. Beautiful. 2 MiGs eliminated. I think that is the entirety of their Air Force, or at least, if not the entirety, that should be the, I think we might be down 1 plane. Just 1 plane left. Damn, I don't want them to attack here. I don't want those Nanushkas coming up. I don't want them attacking us. I want to go for the Silver Mini. Yeah, we don't want to engage those ships. Don't do it. The Soviets are laying a trap to only let us get a minor victory, or a major victory. We have to sink both of those ships. Turn away from them. Our goal is to sink the big ships. We got to sneak around them somehow. Well, I'm glad we got those out of the way. We need to get that Silver Mini out here. There he is. We can afford to kill one more Nanushka, but that's it. Probably not a bad call. Okay, we've lured him away from the main pack. Very good. Okay, let's get... the A5s are probably going to be a throwaway. They're not going to be very good. But we have so many muskets. That's why we're given so many muskets. They're meant to die like that. They're not these high-tech, you know, incredible ships. Unfortunately, they're cannon fodder. All right, weapons officer is down in the Nanushka. All right, we got a lot of points. That's not what we want here. Okay, let's keep the Ludas on defense. We'll have our muskets come over here. We need to have a huge parade of muskets coming in now. We have to shotgun blast the Silver Mini. The only way to do that is to go left. Oh, no. Don't you tell me that. Oh, no. If we destroy that, that's 120 points again, so that's fine. But we need to make sure we don't destroy enough. We need to destroy the whole fleet by destroying the other capital ship. Okay, he can fire his missiles for a while. Firing 2 missiles at a time. We might be able to even capture that Muna. Alright, finally, Nanushka destroyed. Fantastic job, boys. He's not going to survive that missile barrage. There it goes. Fantastic. Okay, if we can get the Ludas up here. Okay, we might be able to capture that Muna and shotgun blast the Silver Mini from the left flank. Mosket, you're out, so you'll have to sit over here. Alright, lots of Moskets coming in. I need a few more. These things are disposable, but this is the best tactic that we have. We can always resupply and get more of these too at the naval sector. I think we're about to capture. I believe will allow us to refit. If not, we have plenty of them at our disposal. And this is going to be the best way to take down these Silver Minis. We have to lose like 10 ships in order to destroy one of theirs. MiG-29s, damn it. Don't destroy him. Don't hit him. Don't hit him. Don't hit him. Don't hit him. Oh, thank God. I've never been more relieved to not shoot down a plane. Alright, we're going to get all of our ships ready to go this direction. Alright, fantastic. I want to go up there and see if I can capture that Muna. Maybe distract the Silver Mini. Alright, we're going to go straight in on an attack. Alright, let's split off different directions. Now that we're separated by the island, I want to see if you go this way and that way. We need missiles coming from different directions. We have 10 minutes. We only need 33 points, but that's not the goal here. The goal is to destroy these command units. The one with the star left of its name. That's why we're destroying those. And not worrying about too much of the losses. Alright, this is it. This one's going for a capture of the Muna. See if we can capture another enemy supply ship. Okay, Silver Mini is doing dirty things with its missiles. There goes a couple Moskets. It's really BS how they get blown up if they're very close to each other, too. I wish it would not do that, but you have to, like, spread out, and it just takes too much time. That's not our concern here. Our concern is destroying the Silver Mini. I'll try to spread them out, but, again, he'll be able to fire 6 more missiles, or the Nanushka will, before we even get a chance to attack. Okay, let's get some aircraft up now. Overwhelm them. Only fire at the Silver Mini. Okay, we hit him. Beautiful, we got his main guns distracted on the Muna. Boom! It's in the bag, baby. Woo! A major victory. The Far East Naval Flotilla has been destroyed. Well, that's actually a total victory. Well, the point-wise, it's, you know, more comparable, but the whole flotilla is gone, so we'll never have to worry about that again. Plus, they only have one MiG-29K out as well, so that's basically destroyed too. That is incredible. Fantastic. Our losses totaling half of the Soviet losses, and mostly in muskets, so that's great. That's fantastic. Silver Mini's absolutely obliterated. That is awesome. Comrade, as David against Goliath with our weak forces, you have succeeded in sinking the Russians' Navy 2 Silver Mini-class destroyers. The way to Vladivostok is open to you. I'm sorry, I'm tripping over words. So excited. Fantastic. Wonderful. Okay. All right, the North Korean... Oh, and excellent. This is our naval reinforcement point, too. So we should be able to drop off our North Korean forces in the next battle. In the next turn, we should be able to drop them off and capture Vladivostok. I don't think they'll have any reinforcements coming, and we'll also capture the enemy airfield up here. All right, thank you, everyone, for your support. Thank you very much for watching and blowing up that like button. I will see you in the next episode where a naval landing will take place, as well as an attack of an airfield. So I will see you all for more Wargame Red Dragon next time. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you for more Bear vs. Dragon next time. Bye, everyone.